What's up, everybody? Like, share, and subscribe, man. Not gonna be long on this one because I got a skedaddle. But I just wanted to come and give y'all something to think on today. You know what I mean? Just something to think on today. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's say shout out to Brother Sarnetta. Peace and black power, brother. Let's shout out RBG Hebrew 1. And let's call to the table 2 D-list celebrities. D-list. Can you disagree in any way? How about statistics that say that I'm lying? Here it is, man. And hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, family. Okay. Damn, put my finger over the phone. You like that video, Warford? Hold on, let me turn the sounds up a little bit. Give me a second now. Night Train, what's happening, fam? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you in here. Wow, man. Yeah. Psychotic Uncle, what's happening, man? Peace to you, family. Thank you, fam. Thank you, Night Train. Damn, I just thank you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Hope the air conditioner ain't bothering y'all. I'm in the man cave, so we got the wall air conditioner in the man cave, fam. Yeah. But here it is, man. Cause I want this one to be kind of like a public service announcement. You feel me? And most public service announcements aren't long, but they're strong and they're necessary. You know what I mean? Psychotic Uncle said, man, that heavy teardrop ended the Skype call. Ooh. Those are the tears of a clown for real, fam. Tears so heavy as a finger press. There's nothing new. Heavy tears, like Poppy say, heavy dick, heavy tears. You hear me? Smiles and cries. But let's talk about smiles and cries for a second, y'all. Now, I'm not going to say anything more about poor wretched ass Izzy. Y'all can go on the video before and laugh at Israel doctrine. I mean, laugh, fall on your back and laugh. But right now, I'm not going to dump on Izzy. Because it got some cats that are actually, I didn't think so, but are actually a little bit worse than Izzy. These old niggas in the community. These old, decrepit, fool ass, good for nothing, full of hell, trifling, dope addicted, alcoholic, bisexual, man worshiping, phallic worshiping, clown ass, bitch made niggas. Can we make that all one word? Yeah, has been. Star Chamber, and Professor Griff. I see why you motherfuckers are broke today. Excuse my language, y'all. But I gotta say this, man. Star and Griff, I see why y'all broke today. I see why all these young brothers, I mean, even Rollo went to prison and still balling harder than Star and Griff. Y'all know Rollo down in Atlanta. Shout out to Rollo. These young brothers out here dragging in bags of cash from their record deals and their record exploits and their concerts and whatnot, and them monetizing their career. And I think that happens to be a great thing, with the exception of some of them are just out the box wicked. But as far as most of these young men today in the hip hop industry, they making it. You heard me? They making it. But our brother Griff, fight the power. Fight the power. Stepping back there, stepping. With guns with no bullets in them. Griff, did y'all have loaded guns on the stage? And nigga, don't lie to me. Because you lied to the world. Them prop guns and shit, excuse me. Fight the power. Fight the power. What happened to fight the power when you're on YouTube submitting as a D-list celebrity for 50 cents a click and got your hand out for donations as a solicitor? Fight the power. It looked like the power has broken you, Professor Griff. Yeah, Griff, it looked like the power done broke you, man. It looks like you don't have any more fight. I'm just saying. You're not the same Griff. You're not even the same Griff you was a couple years ago when the police and the FBI had you so scared you was on the air dry snitching. Oh yes you were. Oh yes you were. See, a lot of these people probably don't remember the interview, but I do. And ain't it amazing that yet you got another brother that's been trying to help and assist another brother to try to get his message out to the community of him being done wrong by somebody. Again, shout out to Sonetta. Hey Griff, did you forget that Sonetta was your real only ally during that time in the media, especially in the media? Griff running around here weighing 13 pounds, ain't even eating. The people got him so nervous, he won't even eat a Ritz cracker. But fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power. I see why Chuck D got away from you and Flavor Flav, man. Shout out to Chuck D. I say shout out to Chuck D. I see why Chuck D put you and Flav crack smoking ass down. I think Chuck D and Flavor Flav was on MTV one day doing a concert, and Flavor Flav crack pipe fell out his goddamn pocket. That's what Chuck D said. Chuck said this nigga dropped a pipe and some dope on stage. Was that the same pipe you was smoking with Flavor Flav, Griff? Cause you look like you done smoked up $1 million worth of signing bonuses and tour money. Yes, the weight loss is horrible on Griff. Griff almost looked like Nature Boy's wife, not the one they call what's the girl name? Not the light skinned one that's kind of thick, but the other one, Mother Willow, Mammy Willow. Griff and Mammy Willow, listen to me. Before we get into this, y'all need to get you a sandwich. Get you a good goddamn sandwich, man, and sit your ass down and eat. Popcorn Spectator, what's happening, family? over here talking about how slim and skinny Griff got. Now, Griff was never no muscle-bound cat, though. Griff was never a muscle-bound cat. But I'm telling you, Griff, when I tell you we look at you and we can see your heartbeat in your arteries, when we see that, brother, you need to eat something. And when we see that, we know you're not eating. We know you broke, nigga. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse my language. Griff, you ain't eating. You ain't eating in the industry that you're working in or were working in and that become a D-list celebrity in. You ain't eating there and you ain't eating in real life. And all of us telling you, because we love you, you need a sandwich. You need a po' boy. Hell, get you an Oscar Mayer wiener. Poppy got them all. But here's the rub, family. I see why Griff and Star are broke today. In a world where these rappers running around with wheelbarrows of cash, backpacks full of cash, rooms full of cash, and we look at Griff and we look at Star and we say, damn, what happened to y'all? We look at Griff and we look at Star and we say, wait a minute, Jay-Z got old money. Jay-Z got money from the early 90s, man, and the late 80s. But what happened to Star and Griff? Griff, we had compassion on you when you said that the people was chasing you around the country and they burned your house down and all of this other shit, and you running from pillar to post, living like a transient. We all supported you. Gorilla God, peace, fam. We all supported Griff. Do y'all remember that time? Not this last time, but the time before when Griff was homeless. You made all of them millions of dollars dealing with Public Enemy, but you get one house burned down and then now you're transient. I said, I see why you broke today. I see why you and Star broke, baby. But the whole black community rallies behind Griff. The whole black power community and the whole conscious community at that time rallied around Griff. And Griff made a goddamn fool of himself, acting so paranoid and scared of the white man. Scared. Exactly, fam. Two old fools. Two old D-list fool ass niggas, man. And then now let's talk about the second time where Griff gets in the issue with the people, with Micah X Johnson and the picture he took. And Griff, we know you wasn't fucking with Micah X, because Micah X Johnson was a real revolutionary by United States history standards. Real revolutionaries put their life on the line and they give their life for their people. And they take life for their people. I'm not telling any of y'all to go out and do what Micah Johnson did, and I'm not saying that I support that, but I'm just saying, as history relates, that's what revolutionaries do. Even the white ones. But you standing there on the picture with Micah X Johnson, and then the people find you and they call you and they chase you down and ask you, do you know him? What's the first thing Fight the Power said, y'all? I don't know him. Not me, boss. No, sir. I've been out here in the field sweating, boss. Not me, boss. Eyes ain't running off the plantation, boss. That's what you did when they came and asked you about Micah X. And out of all the stuff you told us, why my brother Sonetta is again sacrificing his freedom, his life, and his time for you trashy Negroes, why didn't you tell us everything about the questioning? See, because y'all that's around Griff, you need to be thinking about this. What did them people ask you, and what did you tell them? Y'all know these niggas snitching. If you that scared to go from fight the power, fight the power, fight the powers that be, if you scared to go from that, marching on stage in camos and black and guns and stuff, and now today, the people come ask you something about somebody you want a picture with, what you do? Oh no, not me. I don't believe in that, boss. I's a nigga, boss. That's the equivalent of what you did, Griff. And that's 2 times the Fed's been on your ass. That's a commonality you share with Hassan Campbell. Feds constantly making visits to you, and y'all still out here on the street. How many of y'all thought about that shit? Y'all sitting up, running your mouth with Griff, and the FBI is on his shirt like a flea or a bed bug or something. Clamped onto him like a crab. Y'all think the FBI ain't fucking with Griff, and they ain't watching Griff, and they don't have their tentacles in Griff? You're stupid. I'm just telling the truth. This ain't slander. I know how the United States government works, and you should too. You get 2 visits by him. You don't need 3. We already know what the second and the first was about, G. You and Poppy. You, between Hassan Campbell and Professor Griff, y'all done had the most alphabet boy visits out of anybody in our community. And I'm an Israelite, and they took some of our brothers straight to jail. But y'all, the FBI just keep coming back to visit y'all, drop you off cards and stuff. The FBI gave Poppy a stack of cards to pass out. And one of the cards he gave to Sonetta. Again, shout out to Sonetta, man. Shout out to you, brother. Be careful with Griff, because Griff got that pork smell on him. I'm just being honest. And I see why Griff is broke today. When was the last hit album Griff put out? When was the last time you was on the stage as a hype man? Because that's what the SW1s or S1W or whatever y'all used to call yourself. That's what y'all were. Just hype men. That's it. You was just a disciplined version of Flavor Flav. This nigga Griff tell y'all that they was packing real guns and real bullets on stage. But when I tell you, my legal registered weapons say that I can't take my legal registered weapons any and everywhere with me. How many of y'all stupid enough to believe that? Them niggas marching around on stage with loaded Uzis. The fuck out of here with that Griff. Excuse my language. Oh, for staying daily, peace to your family. And Crown Royal, peace to you. And yes, I did say that, y'all. Hold on, now it's getting too cold in here. Hold up. Got a little cold in here, man. But y'all let Griff make y'all believe that he was on stage with Chuck D with loaded Uzis and loaded Mac 11s and all that, huh? Griff probably ain't never had a firearm in his name, a legal firearm. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, real recognize real. We see clean through you, Griff. And why is it that you would choose to disrespect? Let's see, Night Train said, I had the impression as a fan that it was a RBG rep. No, 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 no. See, and I'm glad you said that. Hold on one second. Let me go outside. 'Cause I wanna talk a little louder. Okay. So let me turn this off right quick. Now check this out, fam. Check this out. Everybody got this thing in their mind that the RBG culture is about violence and shit. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, family. The RBG culture has nothing to do with violence. See, we done let all of these old dumb Negroes and these failed Negroes and these D-list niggas that's desperate for your money, so they go and paint up like a revolutionary. But listen to me when I tell you, I've studied Marcus Garvey since I was a very young child. Why? Because they sent him out of the United States via New Orleans, right next to where I used to live at. And I know the whole story about Garvey. I know shit about Garvey that most people won't even find in books. I've been studying Marcus Garvey since I was a very young man. Listen to me. Marcus Garvey never, listen fam, Garvey would have never said to Griff, go out and tell the people that the RBG culture is about a fight, a fist fight, a gunfight. Marcus Garvey would have spit in Griff's face with him walking around on stage talking about fight the power, fight the power. But you're performing in white-owned venues. You're fighting the power, but you're paying taxes. I know we all got to pay taxes, but be real, my nigga. You inspiring all of these young people to think that the RBG culture is about violence. But it was never about violence. The RBG flag and the UNIA and the man Marcus Garvey was about black nationalism, Pan-Africanism, black liberation theology. Nothing about violence. Listen, did the UNIA have niggas running around like Griff with fake guns, with prop guns, with unloaded real guns, with not even licensed, registered weapons? Marcus Garvey would have never, ever, ever condoned that shit. Garvey was about building a nation inside the minds and the hearts of black people so that we'll understand what unity and or solidarity is. Has nothing to do with Griff. Has nothing to do with SETI. Sorry, brother SETI. I love SETI to death, and SETI is my homeboy from Detroit. But that's not RBG. And how do people fucking forget that Marcus Garvey was a Catholic? He was a Christian. What the fuck does Christianity have to do with Griff? And what these niggas are propagating as the RBG culture? Let me see. What you say, fam? Night Train says, I wrote the incorrect alphabet. I meant the FOI. Either way, the fruit of Islam don't condone niggas wasting their time and their life becoming D-list celebrities out here propagating disrespect of brothers that's in the community doing real work. Let me remind y'all, family, that Sarnetta used to be a Muslim. He may be still one, just hiding. But here's the rub and here's the truth on that. The FOI, compared to what Griff and them are teaching, is their mutated form of RBG culture. Totally different. Totally different. The FOI don't even do that. trying to make black revolution about guns and bombs and bullets. Nah, the FOI don't even walk around propagating weapons. Minister Louis Farrakhan don't propagate using weapons. Although a sword is necessary and handy, that's not what RBG is about, nor is it what the fruit of Islam is about. What is the fruit? What is a fruit? The fruit of Islam is a produce of Islam. It's what Islam creates. The fruit of Islam, all of the brothers in there are stellar brothers that's been trained balanced in a balanced way in every area of revolution. And listen to me when I tell you that your guns and your bullets and your fists are really the last resort in a real revolution, fam. So anybody that's out here that even come from that holding the gun revolutionary status, let me tell you, they lied to you, and most of them today are either dead, in jail, or like Professor Griff. D-list. D-list. And every time I hear these niggas disrespecting Garvey and the movement, trying to make it out as if it's some gang, I get so sick. I get so sick because it's not the young folks. These young folk are just learning what RBG means. They thought it meant revolutionary but gangster. No, it don't mean that. It don't mean that, goddammit. Was Marcus Garvey a gangster? Was Noble Drew Ali a gangster? No. So why are these niggas out here trying to make the RBG culture into violence so that y'all young black men and women can go out and get yourself killed? Huh? I was looking at this rocket launch the other night these government people got. It was so spectacular, I thought it was a UFO. Y'all gonna run out against that with Professor Griff and he ain't even eating? Is that revolution? Y'all gonna run up against the tanks, the planes, the bombs, the missiles, the ICBMs, the Navy SEALs with Professor Griff and he won't eat a Ritz cracker? He's so skinny. You could take Griff and slide him through a door and pull him out the other side. Streamline, family. What's up, MBK Way? Yeah, exactly. Popcorn Spectator. Toting guns to protest the public sidewalks. On public sidewalks or protesting the sidewalks. Listen, man, these guys are full of shit out here. Man, when you in your old age and you've been a real revolutionary, let me tell you what should happen to you. You should die for your people, or you should get thrown away from the movement for your people. That sounds crazy at the but is that not what Nelson Mandela did? How many years did Nelson spend in prison? Griff won't even spend a day in the prison and in the people's custody. They come asking him about Michael Johnson, and he tell them immediately, no, I don't know that nigga. No, boss, no, sir. But Nelson Mandela gave up his freedom. Who else? Who else, Griff? Marcus Garvey gave up his citizenship, didn't fight against it. They took Marcus Garvey's citizenship and kicked him out the country. That's how a real revolutionary's life should end. Because if you're a real revolutionary, people shouldn't feel so comfortable with you as to walk up to you and sit down at breakfast and say, listen, Griff, we want to question you. Now, why they questioning you, Griff? And why you ain't telling us what they questioned you about? I bet you Garvey would have told us. I bet you Garvey would have told us what they asked him. But after all of that, Sonetta puts his life and platform and his time and well-being on the line for another one of you cowards. hmm The FBI probably looking at Sonetta because you're his friend, or supposedly. Sonetta went out for another one of these niggas. First it was Poppy. The Zulus could have come down 125th and sprayed everything in sight. Now, I don't know how most of y'all don't know how weapons sound in close, tight quarters or even indoors. But I'm telling y'all, this brother Sonetta has put his life, family, time, platform, influence on the line to help Poppy when he could have got murdered on 125th or in his own home by these crazy ass homosexual gangsters, so-called gangsters. He could have got murdered by the FBI while trying to defend this D-list devil that want all of you young black men and women thinking the revolution ain't here, but the revolution is in that black fist. Listen, ain't shit in that black fist but a palm and more lions. Believe that. A fucking wankster. But then when you get real people that's out here and that want to help the community like Sonetta and the brother putting his life on the line for y'all, soon as y'all get mad, you let your bitch out. Excuse me. But you let the bitch out of you. Tell me what's funny about them online talking about a MMA fight between Sonetta and Poppy. First of all, you want to see Sonetta and Poppy fucking fight. I don't even want to see that. Sonetta old and Poppy's got bad bones, bad skin, and maggot brain. Who the hell want to see a senior citizen fight a crippled man? Nobody. But Griff and Star thought that was funny. And all the dummies that was on the line with him just laughing. Oh, that's funny. But what's funny about that? What's funny about the fact that Star Chamber injected AIDS into the conscious community via Poppy? Injected media AIDS into the conscious community via Poppy, and then he ran off. What's up, man? Yeah, that's the truth. So what's funny? What's funny? Star and Griff. What's funny? Is it funny that you niggas are broke today? And that y'all can't do nothing on the mainstream media, so you got to come here to people that ain't never been nowhere in the world, and these young Negroes in the world, and these broke Negroes in the world, and these fool-ass men worshipers in the world, and you paint yourself up like you're who you used to be on YouTube, though. But they don't understand that YouTube is, it's like you can be whatever you want to be on YouTube. But you can't be who you want to be at the networks and the radio stations, huh, Star? They kick your nasty ass out when you say you want to piss on DJ Envy's kids. And shout out to Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly even ripped Star ass to pieces. Star trying to tell Bill O'Reilly, oh, that's the black culture, that's the hip hop culture. We do that. No, nigga, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't talk about hurting people's children. And you talking about the black community do that. You and Baby and Lil Wayne. Baby and Wayne kissing. Then they got everybody thinking all us that grew up in the South, that's how we get down. We kiss down there. No, that's just what you niggas are doing. That's the truth. And so Star got all of y'all food thinking that he's still what he used to be. But I said, if you don't got a job, you ain't got no motherfucking money. Don't you need a job, Star? I know you do need a job. Star's job and Professor Griff's job is now relegated to the Jews that run YouTube. Fight the power. Fight the power. Is that fighting the power? Barack Obama done did more in the way of black activism than these two nut ass niggas doing now. Now let me say this. One more thing. One more thing. When you get that old, when you get that goddamn old, family, and what you used to be still in your mind is a viable option, I'm going to say that again so y'all can get it. I said when you get that old and what you used to be is still a viable option in your mind, listen to Brother Michael. You're not a man and you're going backwards in your mind. You're becoming a child again. The Bible says when I became a man, I put away childish things. Why is Griff out here still painting himself up like he was the cat with Chuck D? You're not that anymore. Professor Griff, even that woman that ran off on you said the same shit. You're not Professor Griff no more. You're that skinny nigga that won't eat. That's it. But when you get that in your mind, you're 50, you're 60, but you looking back, Brother Bazu, these brothers looking back at when they was 25 and 27. And they say, oh, you know what? That was the time in my life when I had some potential. Let me try to revive that. But let me try to revive it and rework it on YouTube because nobody else in the industry will mess with me. Listen, family, come on, man. Don't y'all see this coming out with Poppy, with Griff, and with Star? You ever seen LeBron James with any one of them? I'm waiting. Cause see, what is considered star power today, Star Chamber and Griff don't have it. Flavor Flav, yeah, the same cat dancing on the MTV Awards, and a crack pipe and a crumb pack fall out his pocket, family. Chuck D told us about your flavor. And that's the same pipe that got Griff so damn skinny today, man. Griff and Flav bumping the straight shooter before the goddamn shows and shit, family. But let me close this, man. Let me close this because my battery running down. Listen to me, Griff and Star, you two D-list devils. I'm ready. I'm just sick of y'all disrespecting that brother Sarnetta, and he done put his everything on the line for y'all. And I told Sarnetta this morning, it's time for you to let into Star. That's the final countdown, man. How many more times you gonna let Star disrespect you, dog? Get in the media and go to work on Star. Star, I wanna go to DJ Envy school and piss on his child. You are just like Poppy. Y'all got the same spirit, the same deeds, and the same words. I said Poppy said the same thing about two men's children, that he was sexually abusing. And then his coach, Star, said the same shit about DJ Envy. But guess what? DJ Envy got that money. Star, will you ever be on the Breakfast Club? Because y'all talk shit about the conscious community. But Polite was on there. Polite was even on Vlad. I don't think ever be able to go in DJ Envy's presence. Why? Because you're a child molester. Because you're a clown. Because you're still a coke addict. Not just delivered. You're still a coke addict. And Griff, what are you doing around Star Chamber if you're ignorant of the fact that he said that he was going to go to DJ Envy's child's school and piss on him, the very fact that you fucking with Star lets me know how low down on the totem pole of life you are, Griff. You's a stupid motherfucker. Excuse me, baby. You's an ignorant, old ass bastard, nigga. Full of hell. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one more time. Family say they can't keep up. I said Star Chamber was thrown out of the mainstream media and the black media because he said he wanted to go to DJ Envy's school and piss on his daughter. I got the interview. Bill O'Reilly tore his ass up about it. That was the last time Star was somebody. When you went on the Bill O'Reilly show and Bill O'Reilly tore your goddamn head off like a straight up fatality. But that's not the kicker. What's the kicker, family? The kicker is that Poppy and this motherfucker are doing the same shit. Wanting to do all of that to people's kids, and they come on the internet talking about it. Starter came and injected the conscious community with straight up media aids dealing with Poppy. And here you got an old fool ass nigga that's supposed to be wise in the RBG culture. He on there, Professor Griff. They laughing and making jokes and shit about the situation between Poppy and Sarnetta. Y'all laughing. But this is why our black community is so fucked up still, man. This is why the YGs in Chicago have no self-control because they have no OGs with mental control. Yes, that's a microcosm of the macro. Star Chamber and Griff are a microcosm of these old niggas across the goddamn world. Some of the old brothers doing and trying to do. And then you got old niggas that's sitting over here like the niggas in front of the liquor store that do nothing but point at the elder brothers that are out here still working with the youth. What's fucking funny and what's actually, you know, who in the fuck would buy a ticket to watch Sarnetta and Poppy fight? And the fact that y'all was saying that and laughing about that on the air lets me know that these niggas was either high, desperate, or high and desperate, and jealous as a motherfucker. Oh yeah, man, Star is a terrible nigga, man. He's like the scum of the earth. Yeah, facing east. I'll put it up here on the channel. You ain't even got to search it out, but it's on YouTube. And then Star, like I said, Star tried to tell Bill O'Reilly, that's just how we do in the black community. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. We don't do that. In the neighborhood where I grew up at, you tell somebody you're going to piss on their kids if you get away with anything less than a pumpkin head. You should be grateful, eternally grateful. Niggas will send your ass to the center of the earth talking about what you're going to do to the children or somebody else's kids. In the hoods I grew up in Detroit. Dexter, Linwood, Whitney, all of that. They punkerhead your ass. Southeast Louisiana, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Slidell, Shreveport, fuck Alexandria. They punkerhead you for that or put you under the ground. But it's funny. It's oh, you know, Poppy stealing money from the kids, stealing attention from the children. They made this whole thing about him for years. But oh, that's funny. But there's kids in Chicago dying, you old bitch ass niggas. Star, you and the crackhead, Griff. I said there's kids in Chicago dying, bitch. And y'all laughing trying to promote an MMA fight between a senior citizen and a cripple. A cripple in the mind and in his body. And in his asshole. Poppy, you're a cripple. Excuse me. Nah, that did it. I got to go. Because I don't want to get too crazy. But I had to come and tell y'all, man. Griff, you and Star, I see why you motherfuckers are broke in 2018. And Rollo made all the millions off the street. And when he got off the street, the brother got in the rap industry and took off so bad that the people had to come pick him up. I'm just saying. Even the gay half of fag rappers, like Lil Uzi Vert, Lucifer, these boys got wheelbarrows of money. And Professor Griff will not eat a Ritz cracker. Don't make me go ask your woman why the shit fell apart. And Griff, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say this the last time. You kind of act like a homosexual when you and that woman was on the camera together. To say y'all was an item, brother, I ain't never seen a nigga that's that passive, that quiet, and that submissive next to his rib. I seen Griff on one of Sarnetta shows. I must have said, I was saying to myself, boy, they must have gave Griff some of that Kanye juice, man. What is wrong with this nigga? And Griff Gum come out, his wife leave him, and this nigga accuse his wife of stealing a laptop. And some other stupid shit. What is wrong with you? You think Will Smith would chase after Jada if she stole a laptop after they broke up? No. Why wouldn't he go off on Jada like that? Because he ain't broke. You mad at your lady, so you come on the air and telling us about money she owe you. How your woman owe you money? Griff, is you that much of a fucking fool to tell us that? How your woman owe you money? And how she owe you anything when y'all break up? You's a clown, man. Get you a sandwich, Griff. Get you a sandwich. Get you a sandwich. And get off my brother Sarnetta dick before we turn this goddamn media beast against y'all. Turn this media beast loose on y'all clown ass niggas. I have you sitting on the bed with Pookie hitting Thunderjack on a picture. What you think about that, Griff? I'm gonna fight the power. Fight the pipe. Now, that was just a bing poke in your eye. But I swear, if y'all keep on doing this stupid shit when y'all that are elders could be doing the real work, trying to act like your kid again, your second childhood. If y'all continue on that shit, we gonna release that beast on you. The same beast, the same media beast that had Poppy on camera crying like Mariah Carey breakdown in that bathroom she locked herself up in. Go ask Poppy, is it a joke? Poppy tell you, no, these niggas serious out here. So keep on being stupid and looking over Chicago. When y'all gonna get back on that, talking about that? Oh, Chicago is only something to talk about when you can make a few nickels, huh? After that, then y'all on to something new. Black Panther movie and shit. Do you think Marcus Garvey would have been discussing the Black Panther movie when there's thousands upon thousands of black men and women killing each other in Chicago? Fool ass niggas begging for money. What are y'all doing with the money other than putting it in your pipes and up your nose and in your arms? Now, let me let y'all go because I got to save something because I want to touch on something later on concerning Star Chamber and Grandmaster Flash. Yeah, I'm going to share with y'all the first encounter I had with Star Chamber, the ex bass head. And that was so y'all stop supporting these old devilish Negroes, man. If they're not doing anything in your communities, stop being stupid enough to follow them and support them. And if they out here making light of a situation that's as serious as what they was laughing about the other day, because I don't know. Poppy's a fake gangster. Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all this. Guess how much time Poppy spent in jail, y'all? I got to go back in the light for this one. Yo, that nigga told us he's a 3-time loser as far as murdering. He copping out and all of that, and they gave him. No, it wasn't 3 years. No. Yo, family. This nigga was sentenced to 1 year and 6 months. You can't lie to me, Poppy. I got the paperwork, bitch. Excuse me. Excuse me. Out here talking about you gonna rape kids and piss on kids and shoot elders in the back of the head and kick wives in the ass. Hoe ass nigga. You did 1 year and 6 months for murder? Nigga, you stink. Oh, you stink, ho. Yeah, and the 3 strikes law don't apply to him. Exactly, Abazu. This nigga said he went down for murder 3 times. Ended up serving 1 year and 6 months. I'll show y'all the paperwork later on. Well, next time y'all hear a nigga say, oh, I killed somebody. How long you spent in there? Oh, about 1 year and 6 months. Run. You hear me? That's a snitch. Now, if y'all want to see that paperwork, I'll show you that too. Star, you gonna learn to ask Poppy, is this the minor leagues? Dig your ass up from under that rock you've been under there snorting coke and smoking crack and hiding from everybody. You bring everybody else bullshit out, but what about yours? You got a rock to be flipped over too, dog. Yeah, back by the Alphabet Boys. Brother did 1 year and 6 months for murder. I wanted to ask Poppy, what did you bite the nigga? What? Because you you couldn't have had no gun. 1 year and 6 months? The nigga must have got on that K2 and start trying to bite people. And they just let him on out and, give him a little medicine. I'm going to show y'all the paperwork because Poppy won't show it to you clearly. He only show it on the screenshot and he show you the front page of his indictment. But nigga, I got the whole thing. Excuse me. Now keep on with that bullshit. Y'all think it done turned up as high as it can get? Side they think it. They think it done got turned up as high as it can get. Side they don't know. No, they don't know. They don't know, brother. Keep on running y'all mouth. I'm gonna have you. You might come on the camera and stick a goddamn 45 in your mouth. You think you was crying on camera and shit, Poppy. Star. Griff. Come on camera and put your own 45 in your mouth and then call out my name. Michael, this is what you made me do. Boom! Think it's a game. Keep playing. Keep playing. Peace and love, everybody.